Hello students, today we are going to learn how to take apart a laptop and put it back together, and the important components of the laptop and some comparison to the desktop computers. So I have a little plastic container here to collect the screws and one screwdriver. There are few points which I will specifically mention with more details, and those will be important for you to fill up properly your reports. If it's needed, some of those components will be supported with pictures posted on Canvas in the lab section to the corresponding lab. So I'm going to start first with the model number of the computer, of the laptop computer. So it is Latitude E6510. So it is a Latitude E6510. So that's the model number. In your instructions, you are instructed to look for the service tag of the computer, and based on that, to find the specifics for that particular model laptop. You don't need to look for service tag. Do your research and find the datasheet for this model computer based on the model number which I provided to you. The second thing that I will do is to go over and show you the sides of the computer and what components do we have there. So this is the right side of the computer. We have optical drive. Later on you will see that the optical drive has something like eject piece, and if we pull it out, pull on that piece, the optical drive is coming out, but I'm going to leave it inside for now. So we have the optical drive. Here we have PCMCIA slot for expansion cards. So that slot is universal, and here is where we can put external expansion cards like a video card, modem, wireless card, and others. Recently this standard becomes obsolete, and the new computers are not having it. Besides we have a switch. So this switch is for the radio, for the Wi-Fi. So if we switch it like that, the Wi-Fi is off, and here the Wi-Fi is on. Also, we have the so-called IEEE standard 1394 connector, and this connector also is known as a FireWire connector. And then we have the headphone and the microphone jacks. On the top of those we have another slot for a card, SC, and this is for smart card. So those are here the components that we have on the right hand side of the laptop. So I'll switch it over and we'll take a look here on the back side. So that's not the back, actually it's the left side. So on the left side we have 2 USB connectors. Then we have high definition connector, which is the specific connector for connection to monitors and other devices, specifically for the Dell computers. Then we have the fans. So this is behind is the cooling fan, and those are the fins of the heatsink, which is taking part of the cooling system, which I'm going to explain in a few minutes. And then we have memory card slot for SD card, another one for EC cards beside, but is blocked, is not available. So we have SD card reader. Now to move at the back. At the back we have one VGA connector. So this is 15 pin connector. So there are 3 rows of 5 pins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5, 10 and 5, 15. And this is called DB15. You will find it in the references in your lab manuals. Then we have the power supply jack to the right, and then we have the RJ45 connector for network connections, and here supposedly is the RJ11, the connector for phone connection. Actually this is a connection for modem. This also is not available for this particular computer at the moment. And this is the overview, which is corresponding to the initial lab tasks that you have to perform in the lab. So looking at the back side of the computer, there is one connector, multi-pin, dual bus, so on both sides has connectors, and this connector is for docking station. The docking station is a frame, and this frame has connections to peripherals, power supply, etc. So it has a mating connector like this, like that, and when you place the computer on that docking station, basically the laptop turns into a desktop. So that's the purpose of that connector. Then we have locking tabs, latches here, and I will start the laptop disassembly by first removing the power sources, which is in this case the battery. Whether the battery is charged or discharged, it needs to be removed